Hello guys, hope you are well. In this small video, you will see a driver receiving some instructions how to deal with various type of crossroads, including unmarked, marked, and major crossroads. Now, please remember that in this video, the learner is Peter, and Peter is a professional ADI and audit trainer. So we will be simulating some faults for you to understand how to rectify it after when we've done it. So please watch the video, and I hope you enjoy the video at the end. Thank you. Hello Peter,
Morning.
how are you?
Oh, very well, thank you. Very well
Good.
indeed.
Okay, so you wanted a lesson today. Can you describe me what would you like help from me today?
Well, I'll be honest with you, Roger. I've been a little bit naughty, and about 12 months ago, maybe a little bit longer, I was prosecuted.
Okay,
I'm not going into detail,
that's right.
but the prosecution meant that I have to take the extended driving test.
Yeah.
Now, I believe I've got to drive for about 70 minutes or something.
Okay.
I understand the content, it's been described to me, I've read about it, but my main concern at the moment is dealing with crossroads.
Okay.
I'm a little bit, I kind of lack knowledge of how I'm supposed to deal with crossroads.
Okay.
So therefore I've come to you for some help.
No way out. So obviously, as you said, you're an experienced driver. You've been driving around.
Yeah, I've been driving a long time.
I am sure you understand there are different type of crossroad junctions in the UK.
Yeah, I've got a rough idea.
Good. Okay. So what I can do for you today, we can drive around today. We can cover some unmarked crossroad junctions, marked crossroad junctions controlled by the traffic light, and then every junction we do it one by one. So basically we will do it briefly one by one. How is that sound for you?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What exactly do you mean by an unmarked crossroads?
Yeah. So we will discuss about this. So for example, if you look ahead, right in front of you, we have got the road nicely going through.
Yeah.
Now, can you see anything over there? What type of junction over there?
I can see the road surface.
Okay.
I can see houses
Right.
on both sides. I can see the parked car,
Yeah.
but that's really all I can determine from here.
Good. Okay. So, I mean, as I say, your observation is fine, as the most drivers think, but there are more to it, just what you describe. So, this front of us, we have got an unmarked crossroad junction. So,
Right.
how can you check? So, if you look the white car, right behind the white car, you have got a house where you got a small gap.
On the right.
On the
yeah.
right.
Okay, yeah.
Obviously, there will be a gap on the left as well, just after this
Yeah.
bushes over there.
Yeah, you can see, yeah.
And what that means by crossroad, the unmarked crossroad, that there is no road markings, there is no warnings there for you to tell there's a crossroad junction coming up.
Right.
It's all about your own observations. So, is there for you. So what we can do, obviously we're going to do this in a minute,
Right.
but before we do that, just explain to me, how would you approach any junction or crossroad junction? How would you approach when you are driving along?
Well, I believe you use this mirrors signal maneuver thing.
Okay.
And you slow down, and presumably you would travel slow enough so you can check both ways
Good.
before
Excellent.
you drive through.
Fine. So, okay, Peter, so what I'm going to do, we're going to drive off in a minute.
Yeah.
I'm going to guide you through on this crossroad junction, unmarked crossroad junctions.
Right.
Then we come back again and then see if we can do it by yourself next
I
time.
see.
That's the plan.
Yeah. So do it twice.
Yeah. Is it okay for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay. Let me have my seatbelt on. So
do you
whenever
want me to
you're
set off?
ready, please drive off for me. Oops, sorry.
Sorry.
Okay, so we're approaching unmarked crossroad junctions.
Yeah.
So need to make sure, check your mirrors, make sure nobody overtaking you, slow down, keep gradually going.
Can I
make
keep
sure
in second gear?
Oh yes, so the second gear is fine. Yeah, you can go to first. Second gear is perfectly fine. Yes, absolutely fine. And then now check your mirrors and gradually build up your speed. How is that? Is it okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Good. So end of this road, please turn right for me.
Thank you.
So once we turn right, Peter,
Yeah.
we're going to come across that unmarked crossroad junction again.
Oh, the same one?
Yes.
Yeah.
So see if you can do it by yourself, the way I just explained to you.
Okay.
Good. And when it's safe to do so, can you please park up to the left, please, for me? Well done. Good. So how you think you understand it, or how you think you did?
I think I've got the hang of it. I realised that, you know, if you get two roads crossing and there aren't any white lines, then you've got to treat it really like a give way, don't you?
So nobody got a priority, isn't it? So
No.
it's basically each person have to look at each other and then see who can give way to
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
Now you done very well. You approached nicely. You looked on the side roads. There's one thing you missed.
What was
very,
that then?
very important. Think about the safety point of view.
Was I in the wrong gear?
No, you were fine. Your gears fine. You were in a controlled manner. Your speed was fine. But think about the safety. What sort of safety measures I say to you when you're approaching it? Before we approach, you do some safety checks. Anything?
You mean check the mirror?
Check the mirror. Did you check your mirror?
Do you know, I can't remember.
So I think you missed looking your center mirror as well and the side ones as well. Why you think is important when you're approaching? Before you slow down, check your mirrors. Why is that? Any ideas?
Well, I suppose, you know that mirror signal manoeuvre thing? I suppose even if you're going ahead, before you start to brake, you check your mirrors, because you're actually giving a signal with your brake lights, aren't you?
Yes. So your body behavior
Yeah.
has become a signal
Right.
to other road users, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you slow down all of a sudden without realizing what if any other road user did, there was a cyclist just gone past us.
Yeah.
If there was a cyclist behind you,
Oh,
and
I
if you
see.
have not looked your mirrors, would you anticipate he is behind you? And if he's coming quite fast, would you anticipate that you're going to slow down? So it's all about looking in the mirrors, judging each other gaps, and then pressing a brake appropriate so other road users can see it and they can respond accordingly as well. Does it make sense?
So I think I've got it now. If I don't check the mirror and there's somebody close behind, I might not be aware of them. But if I'm aware of them and they're very close behind, I might deliberately press the brake a little bit earlier
Absolutely.
to give an earlier signal
Correct.
with the brake light. Yeah, I've got that now. Thank you.
Well done. Right, Peter. So we are going to do a marked crossroad junction. So what that means, so we have got a giveaway line painted on the road.
Across our path.
Correct.
Yeah. Right.
I will guide you through the first one, and after that I will let you do and then see how you do it. So as you done it before, in the unmarked crossroad junction is the same criteria. So when you're approaching,
Check the mirrors first.
check your mirrors,
Yeah.
slow down. Now what you did before in unmarked, because there was no marking, we will keep driving but we are a bit more cautious. In here is different because it has got a marked, so it was a giveaway. So you need to approach more likely first gear. Be prepared to stop if it's a closed view junction.
Yeah.
You need to look each side, every single mirrors, and then if it's safe to do so, then we're going to drive off. Okay, so shall we do that?
Okay, Roger, can I just clarify something with you? If I'm coming to a give way at a crossroads,
Yeah.
and I've got a decent view, quite a good view. Do I need to go into first gear, or can I go across in second gear?
Good. So what we tend to explain to our learners, Peter, that when you're approaching a junction, crossroad junctions, and if you have got a nice open view from both sides, so you're about 2-3 cars length away, you can see, you can approach in a second gear, you can carry on going,
Right.
if it's safe to do so. However, if you're approaching and you're about 1 car length away from that giveaway line and your view is still restricted, go to the first gear.
Use first gear. Yeah.
Lean your body forward, keep moving forward slowly, keep looking.
Keep checking. Yeah.
If it's safe, carry on going. If you see any danger coming from the right or from the left, slow down, stop before the giveaway line, let the danger go past, and then you can go again.
So I suppose doing that, what you're really trying to achieve is that you're ready to stop if there's some vehicle coming,
Correct.
but equally you're ready to continue in the more suitable gear if it's safe to proceed.
Absolutely.
Is that it?
Absolutely. Because if there's nobody there, and if you slow down and stop, then it classified as undue hesitation.
Oh, I
you don't
see.
want to be hesitating.
You don't want to keep stopping unnecessarily.
Absolutely. So
Got
this
it.
is why if it's and in the normal, once you pass your test and you know that in normal life you need to keep looking, and if it's safe, keep going as well. However, same time, think about the safety as well.
Yeah.
If you've got any
Okay.
doubt, be prepared to stop as well.
All right.
Okay,
shall we
so-
try a couple?
Yeah, so we've got a junction there. I'm going to talk you through, and then
Yeah.
after that, see if you can do the next one by yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
Good.
Thank you.
Whenever you're ready, let's drive off, please. Okay, so we have got a crossroad junction coming up.
Oh, I
It's a
can see it,
marked-
yeah, I can
It's
see
a
it.
marked crossroad junction.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think? Is it open view or the closed view?
Can't see much at the moment.
So
Can't really.
it's better to go to about 1 car length, go to the first gear.
So round about here.
Yeah, go
Into
to first gear,
Yeah.
lean your body forward and start looking. Now, can you see anyone coming?
My view is blocked from
So
the
that
left.
means
there.
you need to move your car forward slowly,
You
edge
keep
forward
creeping on it.
until your view is better. And then if it's safe to do so, then you can carry on going straight
That
ahead.
seemed all right, didn't it?
Absolutely, and check your mirrors and carry on going again. There you go. Yeah, understand that?
Yeah, got that, thanks.
Good. So we've got one more junction coming up
Oh
soon.
yeah, where the dog is.
So see if you can do it by yourself.
Right, so can,
So-
can I speak out aloud?
You can do self-commentary as well,
So
actually.
I check the interior mirror,
Yeah.
ease off the speed, start using the brake,
Yeah.
come into second gear.
Okay,
Now I can see the giveaway line,
okay.
so I'm going to look to the right first, left, right and ahead. Oh, what happened then?
Start to change your gear to first. You try to go in the second gear, Peter.
Was I in the wrong gear?
Yes. So let's see if we can park up somewhere safe. It's quite a narrow road, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we need to park up somewhere safe, and I've explained to you what happened.
I thought the car shuddered, but I didn't realise what I'd done wrong.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine. Excellent. Okay. Right, so you're a bit concerned what happened to your car over there. So you done everything fine. You checked your mirrors, you slowed down, you went to the second gear from the third. However, as we discussed before, it was a closed view.
Yeah.
So you
it
should have
was,
gone
you're
into
right.
the first
Yeah,
gear.
I forgot the gear. Didn't
So because the car was in the second gear and your speed was quite low, the car started jittering.
I? Yeah.
So it's better you should have been going in the first gear.
Would have been smoother then, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. So remember, if your speed is gone down, like what I normally say, if your speed is gone down less than 10 miles or 8 miles, go to first gear. It's appropriate.
See, one thing I noticed then, I nearly stalled the engine,
Yeah.
and yet I was kind of halfway across. So had I stalled the engine and somebody came along, they could have hit me, couldn't they?
That's one more danger as well. So this
yeah.
is why it's better that you have in full control when you're crossing the junction as well.
Yeah, okay.
But overall, after that, yeah, you check your mirrors as well, and then it's fine. Good. Happy with that?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Good. Well done. Okay, so whenever you're ready, please drive off, please, for me.
So we're going ahead here, are we?
So we are going. So we've got a crossroad junction there, Peter,
Yeah.
controlled by the traffic light, and
Okay.
we are going straight ahead on the.
So it's still a crossroad.
It's still a crossroad because the 4 lanes are crossing. So
Now, I would think this is easier because it's the traffic lights that dictate whether I go or not. Isn't
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It? Just started to rain a bit, Ron.
Yeah.
So we're going ahead.
We are going straight ahead, please. It's next crossroad junction controlled by the traffic light.
Do you know when you're waiting like this,
Yeah.
is it a good idea to keep checking your exterior mirrors?
It's definitely a good idea. Tell me why. Any ideas?
Well, I suppose you're looking for pedestrians, aren't you, and cyclists coming through.
Absolutely, yes. So, and I always advise to all of my learners as well that before you go, check your mirror just in case of anybody try to undercut you. Really.
Yeah.
Okay. So when it's safe to do so, Peter, I want you to park up to the left, please. Any convenience place, please, for me. Thank you. Good. So well done. It was really good. So you approached nicely. You were fine. Now, again, you made one safety mistake. Any idea what it is?
Was I in the wrong gear?
No, your gear was fine as well.
I can't think of it.
So even though it was a crossroad junction controlled by the traffic light or detected by traffic light, once you pass your junction, you still need to make sure, quick look right and left, just in case. What if somebody is coming or somebody have coming from the red light from the other side, then you prepare to slow down and stop as well.
But it's on green for me, isn't it? So
It is green for you, but
if somebody comes through, it's their fault,
so
isn't it?
it is their fault. However, is it not better and safer to be prepared to stop and let them go if they are committed that mistake? What do you think?
So what would you actually slow down?
So what you need to do, you keep going, yes, a little bit slow, just ease off the accelerator a little bit, quick look, and then build up your speed again and check your mirrors.
So kind of just glance.
Just glance, that's all
right
you
and
need.
left.
Just quick
and
glance.
if you see somebody coming through out of the corner of your eye, like a
Prefer
robber or
visual, that's it, yeah.
one of these kids who's stolen cars, then you could do an emergency stop, couldn't you?
You could do that. I'm sure you don't need to do it, but it's good idea to know your surroundings as well.
Yeah,
especially
aware,
on the-
be aware.
absolutely. So I would say always do that whenever you are crossing the junction. Even
Okay,
it's
I
controlled by
understand
traffic light.
that now,
Happy
yeah.
with that?
Yeah, shall we carry on?
Good. Let's drive off when you're ready, please, for me. Okay, Peter, so we have got another crossroad junction coming up, controlled by the traffic light,
Oh yeah.
and I want you to turn right the
Turn
next
right,
traffic
yeah,
light,
okay.
please.
So I check the mirrors,
Yeah,
indicate right. This used to be a box junction. I'm sure this used to be a box junction.
Okay.
Now, if this was a box junction,
Yeah,
if I'm turning right,
yeah.
do I wait here when the lights change?
So if it is a box junction,
Yeah.
and if you're turning right, and the road you're turning into is not blocked
Right.
You can go ahead in the middle and
Into
stop
the
the
middle.
car.
Yeah.
and
So
stop over
I
there.
can now creep forward. So if we imagine this was a box junction, I could move forward into the middle.
Absolutely.
But I wouldn't if there was an obstruction
Absolutely.
in the side street. Now, would you wait for this guy coming
I
along?
would, as we
But
just
the lights have changed, haven't they?
yes.
So,
Remember we just discussed about it. People do come quite fast sometime. You just
Yeah.
never know.
yeah. Okay.
Good, excellent. Good use of mirrors as well. Well done. Okay, so right, well done, Peter. So that's going to be your lesson finished today.
Thank you.
Describe me how you find your lesson today. Do you think you learned today? And if you did, what did you do?
Well, I've enjoyed it, Roger. I realise now that I did require some help
Okay.
with these different types of crossroads, and you've explained very clearly the difference between the unmarked and the marked, and then of course we did the more major ones, didn't we, with the traffic lights, and I feel a lot happier about it now. I really
Good.
feel better.
I mean, I have to say that you had some bad habits which rectify now. I think like mirrors, you were not looking before. When you were approaching, you were in a wrong gear, and then
Yep, I
gradually you
remember.
start getting better, going into the appropriate gears as well. So yeah, I'm very, very pleased. You just need to keep doing that, and hopefully wish you best of luck for your test.
Very good. Thank you very much indeed.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Well, I hope you enjoy watching this film, guys, and hope you learn more about dealing with crossroad junctions, unmarked crossroad junctions. So good luck with the driving test, and remember, it's not just about passing your driving test, it's all about being a safe driver for the life. Thank you. Please do like and subscribe my channel. I will see you in the next video. Take care.